we're going to do is get right to the theme of things. Spider-Man, port begging, all that good stuff as well. In conjunction with that, the opener, as you could see, is that not a good opener as far as what they were trying to specify? Insert any.
Oh, no, it wasn't, because I don't ever watch the opening because I want to hear what you say, but you always try to hide it behind what other people are saying. I want to hear what Xvault's, right? Thoughts from the Vault.
And we probably know that's mostly attuned to Cold Eatwood. Yeah. Consistency is key with him as far as overhyping and just
Okay, so we're already name dropping, we're already salty, we're already coping, right? Go ahead, get it off your chest, brother.
Embellishing, stuff like that. But you can truly insert most Xbox content creator fanboys and how that looks and pertains to the normal audiences out there that aren't part of that sheep culling, right? But that said, always a good thing to kind of look at and see how non-self-aware they are, or maybe their followers are just so non-attuned to the whole thing. Who knows? But that being said, let's get to our first.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you got to say that. I'm glad you got to get that off your chest. I mean, holy shit, what a little mini cope session just to start off the salty batch files. All right.
Example here.
It's your show.
We have Francisco Mello Jr. Definitive Edition Tic Tac.
Uh-oh. ...
with an hourglass emoji.
Okay. I can't unsee it. Like, the last time I reacted to his video, somebody commented, it was like, he talks like he's like a waiter at an emoji restaurant. Like, this is how you know you're just too old for this. And this is old news. Old news from an old dude. I mean, what happened? Did you press snooze and you got lost on the news? I mean, come on, dog. Like, what are we talking about? This is so 2 weeks ago.
TikTok? Not tic-tac-toe? Am I missing something here? But again, this all stemmed from an Insomniac.
I mean, you understood what he was saying, right? I mean, it still got you coping. Shit, you got him in the salty batch file, so I guess I give him a W. I mean, shit, I give him an A for effort. Look at him. I mean, it sure did. It hit home if you ask me. I mean, come on, brother.
Tweet just posting about Spider-Man in general, right? Nothing to do with even anything related to Xbox whatsoever, not hinting even towards anything upcoming, nothing announced, no special announcement, anything of that sort, but they're here clamoring on, of course, importing the 4K smart delivery, all that good stuff on the Xbox Series X. And
they said all the bells and whistles.
And for some reason on this mock-up, Xbox One. I guess they want to port it all the way back to the Xbox One.
I mean, it runs and plays like a PS4 game. Shit. I see the vision, yeah. They said nobody gets left behind. They bringing in the Xbox One brothers. Okay.
Are there a lot of Xbox One users still out there that haven't upgraded either to PC, PlayStation 4, 5, or even the Series S or X with that entry?
Shit. Sony said we'll see. We'll test it.
Model of the S, right? I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I'm asking you.
Here. So again, more mock-ups. This one coming from the Gaming Prophet NYC, the dude that does not play games, does not have a good gamer score, does not practice what he preaches. As you can see here, Marvel Spider-Man.
And I thought I was good with AI. I mean, goddamn, you brothers is putting me to shame, boy. Y'all got this man hurt.
Announcement for Xbox Series XS and Nintendo Switch 2 incoming. So at least he's including the Switch 2, right? Which
oh yeah,
I think
incoming. You guys have talked shit to so many people. Everybody's getting in on this action. The PC guys want in. The Xbox guys want in. The Nintendo boys are coming in. I mean, I say it in every video. You guys have talked yourselves into a corner.
I think it would do very well on the Switch 2, at least with the first one, the remastered. We'll see about the new stuff. Maybe it can do some things with some tweaks and such.
Look at that. Now they got to accept it. He's sitting there with a straight face. Oh, I'm sorry that you don't got no more exclusives, man. My condolences. I know it's hard for you, brother.
Like that. However, again, we're kind of going out on a limb here over a nothing burger so far in regards to Insomniac. I get it if there's some sort of, you could even run with it again if there was some sort of a teaser announcement or saying something special.
Oh, but what you keep on leaving out, I don't know if you just forgot. I know as you get older, it's easier to forget things. What you're leaving out is the fact that Helldivers is coming to Xbox. That's why they're speculating that there's going to be more games. You know, just like how you guys did. when games started going to your platform, right? You know, the Pandora's box has been opened. The death of the ecosystem. That's all. You know, they're buzzards. They're buzzards is all. They've been listening to you. They heard about the death of the ecosystem. They're ready to swoop in and, you know, take what's left, I guess.
Upcoming, or stay tuned. It's not going to be a special announcement. It's going to be at the drop of a hat if this was to happen. So
source? A source? Did you hear that in the meeting?
Really bad photoshopped portion of this here where Spider-Man's not even correctly holding an Xbox controller.
I mean, I think he's holding it just fine. I mean, it's Spider-Man, dog. He's got the fingertip grips. I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
Pretty bad, and we're throwing back to the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man suit on top of that as well. Not that that's not
the best Spider-Man, by the way.
Not available in the game, but to use that as the forefront, kind of an odd thing instead of just using the Insomniac suit, which would be the...
Oh, fuck that. Fuck all that. We don't give a fuck. We talking about Spider-Man. That's what y'all don't get. That's what y'all don't get. Like, y'all think when people think of Spider-Man, they're thinking of Insomniac Spider-Man. Nah, boy. Tobey Maguire, the best Spider-Man. What the hell are you talking about?
Aforementioned prospect for what's being offered right away on the box art and such, but that's me nitpicking there, of course. But again, clamoring at what? What are we clamoring at? In hopes the gravitas that Spider-Man is indeed coming over to other platforms aside from...
No, they're just ordering up. They're just ordering up. They're just letting it know that they would like to swing around as Spider-Man. That's all. It looks like the exclusives are on the menu.
PC and PlayStation at this point in time. But as we continue on here, we have the Catfish Joseph Cruz, aka Andrea Piccinini, aka rebranded Extension here. Rumor.
Damn, dog.
Just rumor with a period. Xbox, Spider-Man. There is no rumor when normal...
And this is what I mean. And that's all it takes. Rumor. And I don't want to hear it the way y'all be running with detective seeds and whatnot. I mean, y'all be running with rumors all the time. I don't want to hear it. No.
Normal shares of an Insomniac tweet of just a post of Spider-Man. That's not a rumor of something coming over. A rumor is something of some sort of leak or insider stating.
Insider. Oh boy, potato seem like the same shit to me. It seemed like people just speculating, throwing shit out there, seeing what sticks. I don't know.
Not one insider has stated that Spider-Man is heading that way, is having the opportunity to arrive on other platforms.
But what insider stated that Helldivers was on the way? See, now they want to say, oh, no insider said that. But what insider stated that Helldivers was on the way? What insider stated anything about the job opening, right? The job listing. It's funny. You'll probably talk about this 2 weeks from now. You know, we know you, like I said, he's an older guy. I don't know, man. These insiders, they're starting to seem less and less reliable, if you ask me.
Aside from PlayStation or PC at this time or in the next couple years even, nobody's alluded to anything. That a rumor is a rumor, not a, hey, we're just going to will this to an existence, hopefully, maybe, crossing the fingers. There are no rumor. You have to have a basis. You have to have a basis somewhere to corroborate on a rumor. You'd have to
so they gotta have a basis. They gotta have somebody with an anime profile picture say, "Oh yeah, I have sources who told me that this is happening." That's what you gotta have in order to spread a rumor. Okay, we got the rumor police here.
PlayStation executives come out stating hashtag the whole slate, hashtag no red lines, whatever the case is.
They ain't said nothing. You know, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. I mean, they ain't said nothing. So I don't know what you mean, brother.
You might have something to go on. At least you have something to go on. There's nothing of the sort other than PlayStation games are also on PC. Helldivers 2.
Yeah, exactly. And Helldivers 2, you finally brought it up.
Yes. Games as a service game coming to the Xbox ecosystem late August.
So does that mean we got you on record saying it's just live service games? I'm telling you. I say it every time, man. These guys are worse than the Xbox guys.
We have nothing to corroborate for Spider-Man. You get a game that does eventually go over there because it's a games as a service. What does that attune to? Again, they're not even basing it off of Helldivers 2. They're basing it off of a tweet that Insomniac posted with Spider-Man just swinging.
Well, basically what they're seeing is that Sony is open to putting their games on Xbox to make money, which a lot of people speculated because, you know, these businesses, they like to make money. That's what people are running with. And to be honest with you, a lot of the people are just trolling you guys, right? What was the basis for Starfield? But I hear Starfield all the time. What's the basis for Halo Master Chief Collection? But I hear that all the time, right? I mean, you can always play tit for tat. You know, what was the basis for Hellblade? But they all swore up and down that Hellblade was coming, and they happened to be right. But now when people are sitting here, like I said, they're devvying your shit up, right? They ordering your shit up. They saying, oh, yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. Now you guys are crying about it.
Talking about Spider-Man. There's nothing there. So are we surprised that they're trying to chock full and get some steam behind this? No, we're not, but funny nonetheless. Pathetic.
I mean, there's obviously steam behind it. It's gotten underneath your skin. I can see that much.
Desperate, whatever you want to say. We go on to Xbox Series XS again, stating, this is the Insomniac tweet, by the way. Spider-Man Xbox port coming soon, eye emojis. They state, hey, how are ya? Be greater, Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, they dropped that hey big head text. They wasn't talking to you. They already said what's up to you. What they got to say to you? They ain't bringing no DLC. What they got to say to you guys? They don't want to talk to y'all. Who you think they talking to?
And PS5. They literally hashtag Spider-Man PS5. They don't even hashtag PC in this post. They don't hashtag anything else. They don't allude to anything else. It's him throwing up a peace sign. In the whole Xbox shill and fraud community, the sheep community, trying to run with something. Probably what started with this idiot right here, with the eyes emoji, and then
Well, the funny thing is, whether there's a port or not, the Xbox guys are going to have a way to play the game. It's going to be on the next console. All of the games are going to be on the hardware. I mean, it's fun to go back and forth, but I mean, you guys are just holding on to nothing. Let it go. You know, just like how you had to let it go up there. Just let it go. What are you holding on to?
Obviously, the catfish themselves, who doesn't play anything but Forza, really, is latching on stating rumor. Guys, we can create whatever rumors we want on any channel without having a basis to go off of.
I mean, that's what you guys do.
Doesn't make sense.
That's literally all of y'all channels. I mean, y'all are sitting here trying to say it's just live service games. Shit, that's a rumor. That's a rumor from goddamn Shinobi. You know what I mean? Shinobi. He told y'all that it's just live service games, and y'all are running with it. That's a rumor. You know, people can sit here and say, oh, well, he's really respected. He usually gets it right. Okay, but he ain't official to me. Shit. I don't view him as official. I don't trust no insiders, no leaks. I don't believe in that bullshit. Unless I can actually see physical proof something got hacked, something got leaked that way, then I'll believe it. But some word of mouth bullshit? Hell no. Have you ever played telephone as a youngin'? I'll never believe some, oh, he said, she said bullshit. Come on now.
It leaves you looking desperate, and not too long ago, do we not remember that they were making fun of the PlayStation community because we knew the whole slate was coming, but that translated to port begging, and that's pathetic and beneath them and all that sort of stuff, but they're coming around with...
Yeah, they considered that port begging because you guys said they had no games. The same games that came out earlier that year that you guys were saying were trash, y'all were port begging for them, quite literally. You know what I mean? And I can admit, you know, port begging, you kind of use it as an insult. I guess it's just one of those, for lack of a better term. But I truly believe I can see it from the lens of port begging, simply because what we heard, right? What we were told, what I seen whenever I would go on Twitter or whatever, was that Xbox had no games and that these games were trash. Lo and behold, you slap a PlayStation logo on it, suddenly all these guys are interested in it. And, you know, and the sales charts have entered the chat. You know, and if anything, when I seen those recent sales charts, you know, with all those Microsoft games in the PlayStation top 10, I realized something. I owe you guys an apology, because I've been sitting here talking shit saying you guys don't support the devs. You guys actually do support the devs. It's just you guys support the Microsoft devs. You know what I mean?
A tweet that you're seeing right now clamoring And then don't forget, you know what, we'll get to that. We'll get to our topic here in regards to Spider-Man in just
Let's get to it.
here. But let's keep going here. So again, that same tweet from Insomniac, hey, how are ya? Comment down below here. The Chaos Lounge. So Spider-Man 2018 coming to Xbox? That's what you get. Let me tell you, and we'll get to this in a moment. Insomniac is synonymous with posting out just random clips, just randomly. There's no rhyme or reason. I love Insomniac, but as far as their social media team, there's kind of no rhyme or reason half the time.
And this is what I mean, dude. You're coping so hard. Who says who? How do you know? You're not a part of Insomniac. They didn't sit down and tell you, oh yeah, sometimes we do this. That's just what you see what they do as. That's just how you are classifying their actions. While you're sitting here talking about people just running with rumors, like, dude, you're coping. And it's crazy because I've seen some PlayStation fanboys and they accept it. They know. They're in my comment section. They're like, yo, I could see Spider-Man being the next game to come. The fact that you guys are acting so delusional, I mean, I just don't understand. I really don't.
They just do their posts. They just do it to share posts of their games, keep their games word of mouth alive, all that sort of stuff. We see that often with like Resistance, Ratchet and Clank, insert any other Insomniac game as well. We've seen it a lot with Sunset Overdrive, right? It's for them to reach that far in regards to Spider-Man. Guys, they were downplaying Spider-Man from day one. Remember Puddlegate? They were making fun of Spider-Man. Not our cup of tea. Not something we want to play. We don't care that it's not on Xbox, guys.
I mean, were people downplaying it, or were people pointing out performance issues? Which I'll give it. When it came to the narrative, I mean, you guys won that, right? Everybody completely glossed over it. But you can just go back. You can just go to YouTube. That's a good thing about YouTube. Those videos stay up. You can go and you can look at the bugs and glitches if you think people are capping about it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. To be honest, if it was the other way around, I'm pretty sure you guys would have done the same thing to the Xbox guys.
We continue with Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2. They harped over and over again. Doesn't look good. Look at these NPCs. It's woke. It's DEI. It's all this stuff. Freaking out. Saying it.
I mean, they did have a whole bunch of flags and whatnot. I try not to get into that stuff, but I mean, like listen, I'm playing devil's advocate. Has he said anything? Have any of the critiques of this game, can any of them be proven wrong? Is he gonna falsify them? Are people lying? Are people pulling shit out their ass? Or are what they saying? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it's at least hitting the rim, goddamn. Don't act like what they're throwing out is just air balls. The shit's hitting the rim. You can say a brick, but it hit the damn rim.
It's garbage, saying they wouldn't ever even want that on their ecosystem or system in general. And here we are, myriads of them clamoring. I didn't believe for a second they truly didn't want Spider-Man. It all comes from jealousy and salt. Spider-Man is the...
I mean, man, they were coping. They were capping, man. That's why it'd be interesting if Sony peeps them out. Right? Because it's funny, you're the one of the main people that say they don't buy games. So I don't even know why you're worried. Why are you worried if they release Spider-Man games? I mean, Xbox guys don't buy games. That's why it'd be funny to see the Xbox guys come in and buy the games. But don't get me wrong, this isn't like a call for Xbox guys to shill. You know, if you ask me, when Sony likes to do this little exclusivity bullshit, this time goddamn, I'm stumbling on my words. Whenever Sony likes to do this timed exclusivity bullshit, that's an excuse for me to pirate the game, right? And I mean, pretty soon you guys are going to have open platforms, so you guys will be able to do that shit. That's how you teach these goddamn corporations they want to do these PC tentpole title strategy, man. Fuck that shit. If you want to make some money, then put the game on all the platforms. Quit playing around with the money.
Number one, selling IP for Marvel, period. And amongst other IPs as well. Spider-Man is hugely popular across the world, the entire world. That's one that translates all over the place. Spider-Man.
Yeah, and you're smiling from ear to ear that, you know, the corporate company that you boot kiss for has it money had it. Like, you're not even listening to what you're saying. All of the stuff that you're saying is more of a reason why Sony would put the game on Xbox. Like, you're literally building their case for them. But you just don't have, you don't have self-awareness, and that's the main thing you wanted to talk about to start this video off. I mean, just look at you, dog. I don't know how old this man is, but dog, you need I don't know, man. This is not a good look.
Is that popular? He does numbers in comics, toys, games, you name it. Doesn't even matter if it was a mediocre game. Look at past Spider-Man games, those still sold extremely well. But let's continue here. Gaming Profit's back. He's not done with one post yet.
Yeah, in the past Spider-Man games, there was a lot of previous Spider-Man games that were on the original Xboxes. Literally, you're building a case for the game to come over to Xbox and you don't even realize.
There's another one. Announcement is imminent, like he states, and of course has a Switch 2 box art mock-up as well as the Xbox box art mock-up here. Hoping for the best and saying it's going to be ported over by Nixis and all that stuff as well. And you know what?
I mean, they do usually work with Insomniac. I mean, I can see it happening.
I'm not ever going to mislead you guys and say something like that can't ever happen. I'm not going to say that. It's not likely. It probably...
Then what are we doing then? Then you're just sitting here coping. So if it's not likely, if it's possible, that's all that I've been saying this whole entire video. I know I like to yap a lot, but that's literally what I've been saying. Every single thing that he showed, I've been like, I mean, I can see it. I can see it. You're building a case for it. Now, finally, you're going to sit here and say, oh, I'm not going to say that it's not possible. Yeah, we know you can't say that it's not possible, dog. We seen the news?
It isn't likely anytime soon. There's no need for it. Exclusives matter, all that stuff. I know people still argue with me to the moon about exclusives, but they don't have a good rebuttal.
I mean, Sony doesn't think so. What do you mean? You don't have a good rebuttal. You need to update your rebuttal. You're literally living in the past. I mean, you missed the hype on this. You should have hopped on this 2 weeks ago, right? Don't get me wrong. I know I'm no professional, right? I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm a YouTube expert, but I mean, come on, dog. You're talking about this stale ass news.
I always turn around and explain to them, and then they have nothing to say, and they just kind of double down on what they already said. They lose the moot point.
Buddy, what are you talking about? What mute point? I'll tell you right now, the easy point to wreck your whole entire shit is that you guys have been multi-platform for a long time. And the way you guys would try to wiggle out of that was with the console exclusive bullshit. And now that games are going to Xbox, there is no more cope. And I've seen a lot of guys, and that's what I'm looking forward to now, the Civil War. Oh, yeah, I've seen the Civil War because some ponies have actually woken up and they're like, you know what? I don't want to be farmed. I don't want to continue to look stupid. But, I mean, it seems like you just want to keep on acting the fool, and I'm here for it.
The truth is, exclusives matter, always have, always will, as long as they are around, and hopefully that works out, because for you as a consumer, believe it or not, exclusives matter.
For who? For who? How do exclusives help you as a consumer? The only person that helps is the corporation, because they successfully paywall products. And you want to sit here and advocate for this shit. Like, I mean, these guys are irritating, man.
Being said, like I said, continuing to clamor, but they just didn't like Spider-Man not that long ago, months ago.
But how are they clamoring when you just said that it was possible and that you're not going to say that it's unlikely? So who's clamoring? It seems like you're clamoring.
They were still talking trash, if not weeks ago. They were still talking trash about Spider-Man, but we knew deep down inside...
well, why don't you go and pull up a tweet from 2021 or 2020? We know you love to dig all the way back. We know that's just how obsessed you are. Why don't you show us an old tweet?
Hurt their soul that Spider-Man was not on their preferred system. Let's continue here. So how we were talking about Resistance, right? We have Insomniac Games here stating, Hale's feeling, quote, refreshed and ready to take on the week. Hope you all had a good weekend. And then the Steeb. A perfect game to put on Xbox, laughing emoji, knowing he's kind of trolling. I get it. However, I'm sure they would love all that. I mean, Resistance is an amazing series. I think it's fun. It could definitely do with a fresh coat of paint and do some quality of life features, maybe update those controls a little bit too, because I even went back to some of the older ones recently, and man, those controls do not hold up.
I've seen somebody talk about this before. I've never played Resistance. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know if it's on PC or if it's a console exclusive or whatever. I might have to look into it because somebody mentioned that they would like to see this on Xbox. So I do hear the Xbox guys. They do want this one
super well.
Well, at least one said
that could be refreshed if it does come. But that is one that I'm clamoring for. But again, I'm already on the PlayStation ecosystem as my preferred platform, so me asking for another Resistance, remaster, whatever the case is, next entry, prequel, I don't care. Give me some more Resistance, but like I said, Insomniac posts and tweets stuff all the time at random. It doesn't necessarily mean anything behind it. It's been so long. However, fingers crossed in regards to Resistance, they did remove that part of the Premium Plus subscription fee for the PS3 streaming and stuff like that. They did remove those games, so maybe they have something in the works for true.
I mean, just listen to how terrible that sounds. They removed the games when they might have something in the works. I mean, just listen to how these guys got you brainwashed. Like, PlayStation really did a number on this old man. I mean, this is insane. You would think that they would leave the game in the service if something new was coming out to kind of build up hype, introduce people to the franchise. But you're sitting here kind of advocating, saying, oh, but they took it out, so maybe that's why. Like, that just... Like, dude, you just sound goofy.
Native backwards compatibility in regards to downloading it, much like they're doing with some of the other, PS1 games and stuff like that. Hopefully they're figuring something else out, or they just get that code and they redo it with a remaster or whatever they're going to do with it, right?
Well, shit, if it's an older game like that, I guess worst case scenario, I can always emulate it.
Fingers crossed on that, guys.
If it's worth it, I'll do a little research.
But let's continue on here. Just a couple more examples here. And of course, we have to show Goat Gaming, right? Here's all of his examples. This is where they like to base the rumors from as well. Like I've explained multiple times with Goat Gaming, it's all satire. People believe him, and he makes up random...
I've heard of this cat.
People, he hashtags people. It's interesting still to this day that he doesn't get in trouble or flagged for doing so. Like here he's tagging Insomniac right away, and he's not getting a cease and desist.
I mean, maybe just because he's talking about video games and he's trolling you guys, and everybody understands. I mean, you say it's satire, but it seems to get you really upset. But I'll let you continue.
Push square, all this stuff, you name it. He's done everybody under the sun. I personally think he's playing with fire in regards to that, even though I know it's satire. But when you're tagging the companies, if you're just doing your own thing, but when you tag the companies, that gets other consumers and other people on social media that does follow those sites, and you get them on there, and they don't understand.
Okay, but these are the guys who are running around saying that the PS5 Pro is going to be able to run GTA at 60 frames, right? Who knows if it will be able to, but I don't know. It's looking like a no for me, dog, right? It's looking like it's not going to happen. It's looking like it's a whole bunch of cap. I don't want to hear nothing from you guys about spreading misinformation. These are the guys saying that, the PS5 Pro can compete with a 4090 and whatnot. Like, I mean, get out of here. Like, come on, man. Like, this is sad.
And that it's satire. And trust me, a lot of people don't understand it's satire because people from the PlayStation community are out there stating, like, getting pissed off. And I get it.
Yeah, because they're living in reality and they understand the jig is up. They're not sitting here on copium like you. And look at him looking up. He can't even look the camera in his fucking face. He can't even look it in the eye. I know the camera doesn't have a face, but you get what I'm saying. He can't even look the camera in the eye. He's looking up and everything. There ain't nothing up there. What, you got some answers written on the ceiling? Boy, there ain't nothing up there.
I get irritated at Goat Gaming because of the damage it can do.
Because of the damage it could do. No, you get irritated because you know that it might happen, and nothing hurts you more than knowing that there's gonna be people playing Spider-Man on Xbox hardware, man. I mean, shit. And like I said, I'm all here for it, man.
Organizations and companies and devs and stuff like that. It's a lot that they have to keep up with in journalism and on social media alone, but to sit there and try to combat these other accounts that, for example, Goat Gaming has like 4,000 followers. Is it enough to allocate resources?
So you're crying over somebody with 4,000 followers, and you're pretty much saying that it's enough that these devs have to put up with? Man, get this shit out of here, dude. Like, this is what I mean. These guys are just such boot kissers, and they just be saying shit. Like, they don't even know what they be talking about.
Stop and do that. I don't know. But if his account was to continue to grow, or will continue to grow, that could definitely put...
And you're a hater for real. You know what I mean? We hear you always taking shots, right? You was taking shots at Colt Eastwood. Like, Lord knows, you hate seeing growth. You hate seeing people on the other side, right, of this fucking console war that's been over for a long fucking time. You hate to see people on the other side growing. Lord knows that pisses you off.
It was a problem, so I get the outrage a little bit on that. I don't love it, but I do understand that it is satire. And then you got the other side, the Xbox community, that's out there underneath that stating and feeling and believing in what they say.
Oh, yeah, talking that shit, throwing all those narratives and talking points right back in your face, right? The dead community, the dead console, the guys from the dead community, the Walking Dead, they on Twitter ratioing you guys.
They just can't fathom those two brain cells aren't firing off with one another. They don't understand this is all farce, and they run.
I mean, from this smooth brain, smooth head ass, Dr. Smooth Doofenshmirtz looking ass nigga, man, come on, dog.
And of course, that's where probably some of this stupid rumor stuff can occur. Kind of pathetic. I do wish he would stop. I understand it's satire, but it just harms all the way around. It harms.
I kind of wish he would stop. Why isn't he getting community noted?
Xbox, for you Xbox folks, it does harm and hurt the PlayStation community and devs and other people that he is tagging, even the people he tags on the Xbox side of things. I don't think anybody should run with this and say, hey, good job, GOAT.
I'll say it.
I wish you'd kind of.
I'll say it. Great job, GOAT. I mean, just look at this. You've got this old man hurt. He is fucking seething right now. Great job, GOAT. Great job to everybody mentioned in these tweets. A great job. I mean, y'all got y'all foots on his neck. He is so damn salty. I mean, dude, you're too old to be this damn salty. That can't be good for you.
Take what he has and shift it into something else at this point in time. Like, you did your thing. You got a good amount of followers. On social media, have fun another way.
See, this is what I mean. Like, bro, you be self-reporting. You did your thing. You have a good amount of followers. Oh, boy, you're so hurt. You're so jelly.
But this is harming the gaming industry as a whole. And if it continues to get worse and worse and bigger,
his tweet talking shit to you guys is harming the gaming industry as a whole. Then what the hell have you guys been doing? Talking about Starfield, talking about Halo, Master Chief. Now, don't get me wrong. I do think all of those games are going to come. I hope that they come. Shit, I've even said I hope that Game Pass will come to PlayStation. The more users, the better. I mean, seriously. But this whole entire time, these PlayStation guys have been running around saying, oh, this game's going to come. This game's going to come. No big deal. But now that the Xbox guys are throwing the shit back in y'all face, you're going to say that this is harming the gaming community in a whole? I mean, the delusion, man.
That could be a problem. But again, this is where some of this port begging and some of these rumors may have derived from. So just a little share there. And to leave off here, of course, we can't leave off without reject Boomstick here.
Oh.
He states, could Insomniac Spider-Man swing onto Xbox later this year?
I like this photo. Very nice.
So he thinks not even next year. He thinks this year, by the way. Full breakdown with Chris.
And then he said, could it swing onto Xbox? I mean, boy, they're driving it in deep. Pause. I know that hurts. Pause.
Crispy Bomb and Jamie Moron, yes, Jamie Moron, because he's wrong most of the time, on the tweet that had Xbox fans talking. And we saw the tweet. We saw the tweet that meant nothing, that is a nothing burger. It has who talking? Idiots like yourself, Boom.
I don't know. We're going to have to agree to disagree, right? Because even though they put the hashtag PS5, I don't think they was talking to y'all. I just don't think they got anything to say to y'all. It's not like they got a DLC. I mean, what more do they have to say to you guys? I think they were talking to the people on the other platforms. That's just my opinion, right? Maybe they was talking to the grave. You know what I'm saying? Talking to the dead console.
Or the problem here, because you hit 1 out of a million, which was Helldivers 2, does not make you an insider. Doesn't make it seem like you have an actual insight.
Oh, well, then what's the qualification? Because it seems like anybody who's willing to give PlayStation COPE, it seems like you guys are willing to call them an insider.
To the industry whatsoever. If I was to throw some dart out there on the wall somewhere,
what you guys do all the time,
1 out of a million times, it's going to land somewhere. If I was going to choose...
But that's literally what you're doing right now. You're giving your prediction saying that you don't think it's going to happen. When you have no proof, Insomniac hasn't came out and said that it's not going to happen. PlayStation hasn't come out and said that it's not going to happen. All PlayStation has done is put out a job listing for assistance with putting their games on other platforms. And one of those platforms that they mentioned was Xbox. I mean, it seems like you're the one throwing shit into the dark, hoping that it sticks. But I mean, that's business as usual for you guys.
It was a PlayStation game that would have, if I was thinking, even though I didn't think at the time, or if it was going to be even later. I didn't say it was completely off the table. But if there was going to be a PlayStation game published, aside from MLB, it would be Helldivers 2 because it's a games as a service.
I mean, just peep all the qualifiers aside from MLB. I mean, goddamn, it's going to take you guys like 2-3 minutes to get through all the qualifiers at the rate you guys are moving goddamn goalposts. You guys move the goalposts when they put games on Nintendo. Now you're trying to move the goalposts with Helldivers. You move the goalposts with Death Stranding. You move the goalposts with MLB The Show. What do you guys not understand? I mean, I just don't get it. They're gonna have to learn the hardware. The hard way. I said the hardware. They're gonna have to learn the hard way.
Game. So again, you get these folks, and Boom does have a pretty large follower base. He does. So again, running with this, and they
always bringing up follower bases. Boy, I mean, you're just so hurt. I mean, holy shit.
Continually do that and run, rampant. Gains traction, creates all this stuff. But again, port begging at its finest. To recap,
okay,
they disliked Spider-Man, said they didn't want it, didn't need it. It was woke, it was DEI, Puddlegate, the NPCs looked terrible, the story was terrible. You name it.
Hey, the second one, I agree. I mean, that shit was trash.
They disliked everything about it, but lo and behold, it's an amazing game, and they want it on Xbox, and hopefully this year.
They want games. They want to try it out. I mean, shit, I'll play a game even if it's ass. Right now, granted, I'll sail the high seas, but I'll play a game because I want to be able to play it if I'm gonna say that it's ass. Right? Like The Last of Us Part 2. I knew I probably wasn't gonna enjoy the game, but I still played it, beat it, so I could look into the camera and say that it's ass. You know? I don't know. I'm weird like that.
You gotta love it. The circus show never ends, it seems. Who knows if it'll ever end, but at least, hey, we got some additional content on the channel because of it, so enjoy.
Amen to that.
That being said, we will wrap up the video here, folks. I do appreciate you sticking around, watching the entirety of the content.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I've heard enough of this guy, but it's been your boy, Sigs and Cereal. Until next time, peace.